Why is that?
And what are they're considered the V3s now, right?
No,
For DJI.
they're just called goggles 2. It's
Yeah.
Really?
Our V2
yeah,
and
Okay.
the
then goggles too.
V2 is the version 2 of that form factor,
Yeah. I
and
got you.
of the goggles 1 form factor, and then the goggles 2 is the version 2 of DJI's goggles. It's so stupid. 1080p OLED
But
screens.
I mean, but I know it looks good. I mean, we know that. I mean, it's for me, it's more of like the fan. It doesn't have one. I don't think it has one.
V2s don't have one either.
Um,
It has a cooling fan, but not a visor fan like Fat Sharks
gotcha.
do. So you've never had a fan in those.
Wow.
All that
It
is
felt
cooling
good
fan,
when I
dude.
was sweat. It felt
Yeah.
good when I was sweating, though. That's for sure.
So I thought the same thing, and then having taken it apart to swap out the antennas, I realized that there was no actual nothing's blowing inside the actual visor itself. It's just cooling fan for the crazy ass CPU chip, the P1 chip
Do
or
you
whatever
still
that's
use
in
the
there.
same default antennas for the new V2s?
Yeah, I haven't found a need to change them yet. To kind of give you an idea, there was a playground that's like down the street, down across the street on the opposite side of a block. It's a ways away, and I was never able to go there using like a Vista or the DJI Air unit, or even like I remember trying to take my DJI Mini 2 there, and you couldn't ever really. I couldn't get down to towards the ground without everything completely getting lost, and the Mini would try to return home, and I'd have to punch up on my FPV drone so I didn't lose it or anything like that. But I went over there with my O3 Air unit, and it was no problem at all, like zero issue. I was
So
able to go
this
all the way
so
down
O
to the ground. And
three so O3 with the new goggles, no need to change any type of antennas. Like they say O3 you should change the antennas with the V2 goggles
um,
or the goggles too, whatever.
I think the
And I'm
biggest
not going to
reason why
do
you
that
would
because I want to check it
change,
out.
I mean, the Goggles 2 actually has 4 antennas. There's 2 patch antennas and 2 Omni antennas, just like what people have been doing aftermarket for the V2s and the V1s for a while now. It's just they're built. The patch antennas are built into the front faceplate, so you do get that directional type thing. But I mean, half the time I forget to even put those Omnis up, and it still works fine. You know what I mean? I haven't. I've had a lot more range and a lot more confidence in my signal. So
I mean, but at the
Okay.
same time, everybody's
Yeah.
not going super far with it anyway. So I mean, and DJI is pretty reliable when it comes to the signal strength.
yeah, I think a lot of it comes down to
Yeah.
penetration, though, right? So flying bandos and shit, you got multiple
Oh,
concrete walls with rebar. The
uh,
O3 is going to do a lot better than O2. Now, the big advantage is the Vistas and Air units can be upgraded to O3. So O3 meaning the radio protocol that they're using. Instead of making the goggles backward compatible with Vistas, they make the Vistas and Air units forward compatible with the goggles. So they
the
run
goggles,
on the
yeah, I got.
same they run on the same software as the new O3 Air unit. The only difference is the Vistas and the old original Air unit don't have the media coprocessors that the O3 Air unit has. So it can't do things like record 4K to an SD card, right?
Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense totally.
Can't do stabilization, shit like that. But you get all the same RF features that you get with the O3 Air unit.
And they
Got
could
it.
take a
Yeah, because
beating,
I'm just like,
and they could take
whenever
a
I get
beating.
this O3,
Absolutely.
when I get the O3 and my Demi bot, should I try to invest in new antennas for my old goggles?
Because you still have the original antennas on your V2s.
Yeah.
I would go with the shit.
I
Who makes
got
it? I had the
uh,
Axie HD2s, which came as a kit. It had 2 Omni antennas that went on the top, and then it replaced the front faceplate, the black part, with patch
yeah.
antennas that just connected
See,
to
I
the
got the
bottom antennas.
iFlight. That's the one I end up getting the bundle for the iFlight
Yeah, it
because
wasn't.
they have the
Yeah,
front and the two
And
so
that's
360
strictly for
antennas.
penetration.
penetration and range. When I got those antennas on my V2 goggles, I definitely noticed an increase in range and
Oh yeah,
penetration.
Okay. I wasn't sure if I should actually pull the trigger on it or should I just
but
try
you
it with the
gotta get
O3.
this build, noob. You gotta get this build, man. You gotta get
I
this
know.
build, bro.
I'm learning soldering, dude. I gotta learn soldering. One step at a
Oh,
time.
dude, don't worry. I am not a pro, man. I was always
I
scared.
have
My buddy used to do my stuff for a while, man, because I was scared. I didn't do it right. I felt like I always mess it up.
Well, see, I was gonna have my buddy do all the soldering for me, and then I was like, well, why not just learn and take my time learn soldering? So I got all these STEM kits for kids to light up if you did it right to learn
Oh,
soldering.
Like
nice.
plague operation.
Okay.
Right.
Nice. Yep.
So I'm gonna do that, and then somebody on my live said, "Hey, everyone starts somewhere. Just say, hey, that's where you started. And that's how you tell people how you learned, and then if it works, it works. And then you have instead of doing the pads like the Mamba pads, right? You actually have a reaction that you did it correctly. So that's the point of doing the STEM version. So I was like, okay, you make a good point. I'll consider that instead. I did get the Mamba pads too.
Yeah, I mean, you could always do the pads and then send us pictures, and we can make fun of you when you screwed up.
Yeah, I'll put them
Yeah,
on the live
right.
here, right?
So just want to let everybody
Yeah,
know in the
yeah.
chat, we have a Discord. You can go in my profile, the profile that this live is on right now, hit the Discord link, join up. If you want to share a video of an FPV flight, you can do so. Just drop the YouTube link in the Video Drops channel, and we will play it in this show. It's never too late. If you can get it in there, we'll play it. Be sure to say hi in the chat also. We can see
And
the
where
chat.
you're from.
And where you're from and what you're wearing. Something that's important to us. So, the next big question. This is probably a question that's going to come up a lot on our shows. If somebody came to you and they'd never flown an FPV drone before, but they want to really bad, what would you recommend that they start with?
Bingo.
What
Here,
setup?
2 seconds. Here you go. We're gonna remove this guy. These are the backups right now. There you go. There goes the camera. My little Fast Sharks goggles. But this is what I recommend everybody.
Is that
Oh, there you go.
Beta FPV?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it comes pretty much with everything. From let's start with the little guy.
Okay.
Then you have your goggles,
Yeah.
controller,
Oh, nice gamepad style controller. So a little bit more familiar.
and very, very simple.
Right.
Very simple. Also come with extra motors, 2
Oh, extra
batteries.
motors?
Yeah.
Damn.
Here they are.
2 batteries, and I assume some kind of charger, right?
Oh yeah, I'll show you that right now.
Okay.
I actually charging them now because I was planning to go to my buddy's house, and he's whooping it, and I'm hoping tomorrow to go with him. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I have to take it off.
Okay.
Ooh.
Awesome.
Gotta get used to these cameras things.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's cool.
It come with 2 of them, 1S. Not bad. And honestly, it was under $200.
Under $200.
Under $200, believe it or not. And it's not bad. I mean, I'm not a big fan of box goggles, but I mean, it's just so like that you could fly around the house. I mean, pretty much this
Absolutely.
is what I allow.
Yeah, so like I got the Tiny Hawk 3 because I wanted a tiny wood to fly around the house.
Oh, that's
It's
what I want.
before I knew my dog absolutely hated drones, so we had to wait. My wife and I would fly anytime he went outside. We had to wait for him to go outside, and then we'd like neglect him for an extra couple of minutes before we let him back in. But the Tiny Hawk 3 came with, all the fixins, but it came with 2 batteries. It came with a charger, the radio, the box goggles, all that stuff. It didn't come with extra motors. It did come with extra props. And the one I've seen, the kind of the successor to it was the Emax Easy Pilot, which like around $250. But if the Beta FPV is under $200 for the same sort of thing, plus you get some extras, I mean, can't be beat. You know what I'm saying?
It's not bad. And honestly, you can use, if you get the D8 version, you can actually pair up so many other ones.
Yeah.
With the same controller.
Yeah.
I mean, if you already have the goggles and the controller, I mean, you save money by doing that too. I mean, for now, until you start and mess around with, I mean, it's like I said, it's more of an indoor thing anyway. I don't really fly it out like outside or anything like that.
I tried to fly my Tiny Hawk outside, and it wanted to go to the moon immediately.
Oh,
because
I
the
bet.
wind caught it and like it just went floop over the house and into the backyard. So I was like, nope. And then like
Oh,
it had zero range on it because I had an analog adapter for my V2 goggles and it had zero range on the VTX. So I was like, all right, we're done here.
you know what I regret
Yeah.
talking about that? I regret getting rid of the which one is those goggles? Uh it was the last one they just had, the Fast Shark HDO2s.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Oh man, I love those goggles, especially when we were flying analog. That was some really good goggles, really good goggles.
Wouldn't know. The only time I've ever flown analog was a Tiny Hawk, and I would like to just swap it out for like HD0 or something.
Really, didn't even know that.
Yeah. All the rest of my quads are digital.
And you
Yeah,
know
I get
what,
this
Noob, you're
question
the
all the
same,
time, and I
right?
always just say like, I have just the DJI. I never got like analog or Tiny Hawks, and so I was just like, I leave it to chat to tell them what they suggest, and I let the poll be like, what's
Oh,
Yeah.
I could
suggesting
dig
for
it.
this
I
price
could dig
point,
it.
because my price point's obviously higher for getting into FPV, but I still went through it with the cheaper way, finding an open box version. But I'm like, okay, I'll leave it with chat, and then I should probably invest in like a beta FPV or like Tiny Hawk kind of thing, or the new successor for it, just so that way I could say I have experience with it. I trust it before I promote it. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's no, that's true. But also, dude, it's fun to have because when you get those rainy days like you're about to get for about a week, you have something to fly indoor all the time.
Unless
No,
you
I
have a
got the
dog
Avata.
that hates drones.
I got the Avata. I
Yeah,
fly
I
the
mean,
Avata inside.
I've taken my Avata down in the basement a few times. That's pretty fun. But I'm not going to be freestyling that big of a quad down
Yeah,
there.
Oh, dude,
I guess that's
I
right.
hear
If I go
that.
to freestyle, maybe I could do a Matty with the Tiny Hawk, and then that way I could be like, I
Oh,
could do a
you
Matty in
probably
real life.
can. You probably can.
Yeah,
I mean, if you're going to try to freestyle the Avata indoors, you may as well just fire up a 5-inch indoors and call it a day. You know what I'm saying?
right. And have a fire extinguisher ready.
Yeah, for real. So hey, want to throw it out in the chat again. I see Somatic Cinema there. Welcome. Thank you for throwing up
Cam,
deuces again.
welcome.
We got a Discord. Link is in my profile, the profile you're currently watching this live on. If you wanna submit a video to be shown here in just a few minutes, you can do so. Join up to the Discord and drop a YouTube link in the video drops channel. We'll get it on the air today. So yeah, beta FPV. That's good. I like that. I'll have to look
It's
into
not
that.
right. You know what I've been looking at? The Tiny Hawk New One 3. Their goggles actually record.
Yeah,
They
but the
actually
goggles are
record.
trash, dude.
But you know what?
The
I
recording
mean,
is it's the recording part that's trash. So like
oh, is it really?
the receiver
Okay.
itself isn't bad, especially because it just sticks to the goggles with magnets. And you can pull it off, and it has a little mount that you can actually mount it to the radio and just use it like more like a GPS
Handheld,
drone.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, which is all right. You can fly FPV that way with all the peripheral distraction. You can't fly quite as proficiently. But the recording, anytime there's kind of an RF blip, the recording turns it into a giant white flash. So it's pretty trash.
Oh, gotcha. So there's
Yeah.
no point there.
Yeah, no, it's not going to be something you're going to. I mean, posting analog to YouTube in and of itself is kind of a faux pas, in my opinion. But this is no, you're not going to want to do that. Not unless you're going to
No,
have like a
gotcha,
10
gotcha,
minute
gotcha. I
long
didn't know
seizure
that.
warning. Yeah, the
I was
recording's
just
pretty bad
looking
on
at
it.
it because I like the Tiny Hawk. I think that those are pretty really durable uh little quads that take a lot of beating.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've crashed mine about 10,000 times. It's fallen and freaked out in like little hairballs on the floor, so it's got hair in the motors, and it's not a problem. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm interested in the one you have, Nick. If that one's still like available to buy, or if that was like a
Yeah, if
discontinued now, or what is that?
honestly, I got it off Amazon, dude. Believe it or not, I
It's
had
still like an
Amazon.
active price, like
I
right
will have
now,
to
for
see
under
because
200.
technically,
Or
to be fair, I bought it in time. I think when they have deals and stuff like that, but I don't think it's gonna be any higher. I don't think it changes as much when it comes to dollars. So,
is that
it's
the
good to
but
know.
Meteor 65?
yeah,
But it's
65,
a
and
whole
they
kit,
have
right?
deals.
Or is it the
It's
Cetus
a whole
Pro?
kit.
Because I'm seeing the Meteor
Uh,
65 by itself for 120, but the whole kit's about 250.
Okay, well then I got it around 200 at that time, but that's still $50 more. It's still not too bad.
Yeah, no, Not bad at all.
And then you can
Versus
they
Tiny
actually
Hawks for
got
like
the
320.
Yeah,
is
the Tiny Hawk.
320.
But
God,
so
yeah.
the Tiny Hawk, like the newer one, the Easy Pilot, that one's $250 for the whole kit.
Oh,
And I
okay.
think that one's more geared towards like newbies. So the Tiny Hawk is a great starter drone for newbies, in my
But
opinion.
I still think it, as long as it records a little bit, and it would inspire a lot of like pilots to at least see their recording, even if they don't have to share it. But at least if they can see pizza how they flying, it motivates them, makes them want to get something else, something better. And I don't think it's too bad. That's the only thing I like about what you have versus the beta, because you can't record with this thing at all. Now the picture's not bad, but you just can't record.
Right. So Cam in the chat, Somatic Cinema, says he started with the Tiny Hawk kit, like the original Tiny Hawk.
It's got to be the original Tiny Hawk he's talking about.
I like also the you had said, Nick, the beta FPV, you're able to grow into another drone with using the same radio, same goggles. So that's
Yes,
benefit
and
of
I
that
made
too.
sure, because they had two versions. They had one that you couldn't switch, but I made sure that I got the one that you can go ahead and they got so many damn drones that you can connect it with the D8, D16,
So that's a
and
selling
all
point
those.
to make it where you're like, oh, you learn off of that and you could keep growing a little bit higher
Well,
before you.
that being said, FR Sky is being phased out of Betaflight support for FR Sky because it's not being developed anymore. So in 4.4, it's like this almost dead module that you tack onto the side of Betaflight, but the native support's going away, and they're shifting more towards native support for Express LRS. Which, you're not wrong. You could definitely grow with, FR Sky D8, radio. You can get into some. What the hell's wrong with my camera? You can get into some other quads, but
switching up.
Eventually, when you want to have maximum reliability, plus you want telemetry, you're going to want to go with one of the other protocols.
Well, of course,
right? But I'm just saying for someone that's like starting, not sure, and they're like, oh, let me just upgrade a little bit. That's a good.
Yeah, I think a good
selling point.
I think a good next step after that, like getting used to the Tiny Hawk, would be like a 3-inch Cinewhip or 2.5-inch Cinewhip or something like that. I say maybe 3 or 3.5 inch, so you can fly a full size GoPro on it. But that way you could actually use FR Sky and maintain the same radio and that sort of comfort that you've built with it. So, yeah, pretty interesting stuff. So, what do you guys think? What do you guys say we get into some videos?
Let's see some videos, man. Let's get to it. Let's get to it.
You're gonna like this,
I think
Nick.
that's what people are waiting for, though, man.
Yeah,
they don't want to hear. They don't want to hear us old people talk.
So first up,
what do we got?
First up, we have the 2022 Epic Highlight Reel by Rob Groove. I've seen this guy like all over the place. He's a pretty good pilot. He's got a lot of awesome scenery to take advantage of, which kind of pisses me off. But at the same time, I've gotten used to the awesome scenery that I have around Michigan. It is, mind blowing here. So let's give this.
You guys are the king of the bandos, bro. Come on, you can't get it.
We used to be. Apparently they shut them all. They shut most of them down in Detroit. This last summer was like the last big hurrah for bandos. So, all right, let's give this one a try.
Cinema, I agree with you, buddy.
Leonardo da Vinci once said, "Once you have tasted flight,
that's talking about soldering earlier.
Walk the earth with your eyes
for real.
turned skyward, for there you have been, and there you will always long to return."
All right. I like that little intro. I'm digging it.
I like it.
Wow, look at that out there, dude.
I can see a light shining on out of the dark, breaking through the clouds. It all begins right now. It starts. I can see a world I've never known.
It's a really good editing on this one.
Oh yeah.
Forget that.
Oh, he teased us with the windmill.
I want to travel with this man.
This is where he lives, dude. He lives on an island.
No way.
Yeah.
Look at that.
So this is like
Incredible.
he walks out his back door and he just has all this shit to fly around. It's beautiful
man.
there.
This is nice, definitely for sure. No, the editing skills is pretty dope.
I think I think our first FPV After
Look at
Dark
that.
trip used to go here.
Yeah, for real, right?
I know, seriously. There was that bando. I love watching those bandos on my thing. I got a couple of them that he did.
I spread my wings and fly.
Okay.
To see all blue and white. Now
That boat.
with open
Oh man, through under.
I can truly
Hey, they knew their assignment. You saw that. They were like, yeah, come on, get through here.
Right.
All right. I'm going to tell you something. He's very snappy with that split S.
Man, look at those
that.
colors. He really nailed those
Look at
the sky colors there.
view, man. Dude,
Oh,
the
yeah.
view is insane.
How big is this island?
I don't know. I haven't measured it.
I mean, you have like everything here.
I know, right?
Dude,
It's a sim map.
everything.
Yeah, it's basically it is. It's like Trip FPV. It's one of those maps.
It is
Dude,
100%, but everything's
you wouldn't
closer
even
together.
Be able to tell. You wouldn't be able to tell.
Come fly with me. Come fly
This guy better have a bunch of stock
Oh,
footage
This guy even got
that he's selling.
Look at this.
The birds.
All right.
What's
all
up,
right,
Nappy
all right.
FPV?
Yo, FPV people in the house. Yo, sharing like this, guys. This is gonna be our new thing here.
nothing like I've ever seen.
Show
Thanks
that
for the
love.
follow, Nappy.
Yo, check it out.
Nappy
Though.
looks
I'm gonna
so
tell
pretty
you
too,
something,
man.
though. Dude, check. They got bandos. They got beaches. Dope. They got it all.
It's
They
everything's
got
here.
everything.
Yeah.
Ooh,
We just need
you
to move
guys
here.
Do that? Did you do that? Ooh.
They have hats there too.
Yeah.
White people on boats. I love it.
This is
man,
This is the should I live here moment for everything you see here.
Oh, I
Should
love the
just live
way
here?
I love the way he focused on the drone shadow in that last shot. That was tight.
No, he did, dude. Heads up, dude. That was dope. Make sure everybody give that brother a follow. For sure, that was dope.
Yeah, there is his username on the TikToks. Nice one.
gonna
Thanks for the
follow him right
submission,
now.
Rob. Appreciate it. Brian,
Let's
thanks for
get
the
it.
follow.
Like and share that, guys. Like and share. Like and share.
All right, so
Let's do it.
because this is our first week, we don't have a huge pile of submissions, so I actually put one of my fresh videos in the mix here. So this is a little bit of self-promotion / nepotism. I hope you guys will forgive me this 1 week.
All
So,
right, let's
here we go.
Let's see what we got.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
I'm excited too. Dude, your animation is dope, man. Seriously.
Thanks, man.
Like seriously.
I mean, you saw the intro to the show, right? I did that today.
Oh, I know.
No,
Yeah.
no way. Did you really just
Yeah.
today?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, my
Got some
wife just
talent there,
followed.
brother.
Oh, nice. I love this song.
That's hot, dude. Oh, there goes my job, pretty much.
Thanks, Brianna.
Good dude, that's dope. Yeah. Come on, join it up, FPV. It's Friday night. Let's get it. Let's get it. Dude, I love that scenery right there, bro. That is nice.
That is the Great Salt Lake in Utah. Can't not be motion sick. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can't show her anything.
Hey, Nappy, you need to join up on the Discord. Link in the profile, and then drop it in the Video Drops channel, bro.
Drop it. You like a lot of dives, I see. You got a lot of dives.
Yeah, man. This is mostly it's all last summer. My wife and I do adventures, and we're doing another one again back to the Pacific Northwest.
Oh, that's cool, bro.
Nappy, the link is in my profile.
Have Have you ever chased those trains when they go really fast? It's pretty dope.
No, I always miss it timing wise. So anybody in the chat, looking to want to share a video and have it played on the show this evening, the Discord link is in my profile. You hit that link, join up to the Discord, and then drop your YouTube link in the video drops channel, and we'll get it on the air tonight.
So I have a question. You said, was those two your wife driving that car in like the dirt? And
yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
That's
and
cool.
there was she actually got an opportunity to fly her drone while I was driving, and it was kind of crazy because we both kind of lost sight of each other, so we started diverging. And I was just going, and then I couldn't tell where she was, and she couldn't tell where the car was, and so. But fortunately, it was like it's Alvar Desert in Oregon, and it's flat for miles and miles. It doesn't look as big as it actually is. It only looks like it's a couple of miles away, but you can just drive for ages. It's crazy.
He said, "Cinema, get out of here. You need to share the video. Nothing's boring, ever boring.
Boring? Come on, dude.
Learn from it, brother."
His
Timmy
stuff
joined
is
the live.
fire.
Thanks for joining it,
His stuff is
brother.
fire.
Share, everybody. Share.
All right, let's kick up the next one, shall we?
What do we got? Let's see.
Farewell Summer by Demon FPV.
All right.
Oh, wait.
All
This is
right,
a freaking ad.
Oh, I'm like, yo, it's looking dope so far.
Weak sauce.
All right, let's do it. Cinema, no, is not, brother.
No, it's fire, dude.
Nah, he's got some serious work.
I wanted the video of the concert you filmed, Cinema. That's what I want.
Yeah, for real. Send it.
Dude. Even hey, Cinema, I want you to drop a choreographed indoor drone tour. That's what I'm really interested in seeing.
Yeah, he has those 3-parters, so we need to see a full set, Oh, I like that dive. I would dive that.
I like that he was doing with the cars, though. I wanted some more of that. Like a little car show.
There it is.
Yeah, we twisted his arm enough.
Let's see
There
it.
you go. He said, okay, fine.
Oh, man, that's an
Yeah.
active smokestack. That ain't no
That
bando.
is the active
Live.
smokestack. He
It
said,
breathes.
That's awesome.
It's pretty cool,
That's
though. A
cool.
little
Going over the
party.
cars afterwards, too. I like that.
Smooth, that's for sure.
Nah, facts, bro. Facts.
Oh, that was a good transition.
A lot of them, bro. Like,
I love the
this
hidden
is-
transitions,
this
man.
is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've pulled that off in a couple of my videos, especially on cloudless days when I can just hide the cut in the sky. It's great.
I was like, it blended in so well. It took me a little second to reprocess that part.
Yeah,
That's so
JD
good.
Roach. Yeah, these are real videos of real drones flying, bro. Appreciate you dropping by.
Yo, yeah.
Timmy Drones.
JJ,
What's up, man?
my buddy Timmy, what's up, bud? Just showing some stuff, buddy. Thanks for coming in, bro. I'm like trying to send it to everybody, but like, wake up, bros. It's Friday, man. Get on.
James, 80s Flow, what up, dude?
You guys gotta check out Timmy's stuff, though. Cool stuff. All right, let me get some more people.
Hey,
up
Somatic,
here.
did you want this one to start at 21 seconds?
Yeah, Timmy, this is gonna be the thing, bro. Bring some more sharing love to the FPV community, dude. That him chasing that car was dope, though. I like how that came out. Like,
Those
like they're in a
transitions are
racetrack.
so clean.
yeah, it's definitely clean. Dude, I wish I could live in areas like this, man.
I wonder where
I
that
mean,
is.
I
It kind of
would
looks
be-
like the East Coast.
Dude, I'll be looking for my drone every day. every day I will be looking for my Jordan in the
You
woods.
gotta put an air tag on it.
Dude,
Damon, very nice,
good
very
flight.
nice
I'm loving
submission.
that flight.
Appreciate it, buddy.
I love all the
Yes.
transitions
Really,
and
really
like
good.
they're so good. It was
I think
really
one of the
clean.
things I really like about those seamless transitions was it doesn't feel like you're watching a bunch of different cuts. It almost feels like you're watching a one shot, but it's
Right.
not. It's tastefully cut through. Unlike mine, which I tend to go
You know
hard
what?
cuts against music.
And you know what? I'd rather see things like that. I mean, sometimes, unless you're flying a bando, I wouldn't mind seeing that one pack deal. Because honestly, that would be kind of sick.
Well, yeah, there's also like there's something to be said for the skill level to be able to do one pack, one song, uncut like that, and have like a flawless flight.
Yeah.
I can't do it. At least, I mean,
Yeah,
I
it
can
ain't
have a
me.
flawless flight, but I can't have a flawless flight that's also interesting the entire time. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Nah,
once
facts.
you get in rhythm, you just end it because you're so hyped that you're doing it so well, and then at the end you just gun it to a tree or something.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah,
I mean,
really.
that happened to me like a few months ago. I was ripping packs, and I was friggin' hauling ass around my neighborhood like I do, annoying my neighbors, and then I tried to split S the tree in my front yard, and I ended up throttling up a little bit too much to try to miss the longer grass.
Oh, I see where
and,
you're going with it.
and ate one of the branches that were low hanging. And of course, like a moron, I just disarmed. So I hear my quad just spinning through the air quietly, and I can just see it blur in my goggles, and then it finally hits the ground. Like, yeah, it was a ways away too. I could have if I just kept it arm, I probably would have been able to recover it. But I have such a habit of disarming as soon as something goes wrong.
Never disarm.
Never disarm. Speaking of never disarm,
What do
we got the man, the myth, the legend, Lumpy FPV. This guy is
Oh, yeah.
a very good friend of
Okay.
mine, and he is batshit insane on the sticks, man. I don't know how
This
he
is
does
the one
what
that
he
I want to
does.
do. I want to do slow motion after every clip, just to like process
Dude,
it in our head of
Wait
what he
until
just
you
did.
guys wait till you guys try to see one of F Core's videos. I'm telling you, that
I'm just trying
boy
to figure
is
out
insane.
how this man finances his quads, because he's like absolutely annihilating a quad every other day,
Yeah.
and he's out flying
Sounds
again.
Sounds like my buddy who goes to 3, 4, 5 GoPros a month. I mean, I don't know how they do it, but
Oh
they
my
do
god,
it.
that's crazy. All right, let's check it out.
All right, let's do it.
He loves doing that half matty full throttle backwards through a gap, blind.
And so clean. So clean.
Yeah.
Like his level the
Ooh,
whole
I like
time.
that graffiti. Checking out that graffiti.
It almost sounds like he's flying with like an old original NES controller. It's just binary. It's zero throttle
Yeah.
or full throttle. What's up, Demo FPV?
Yo, yo, yo.
There's no in
what up, what up,
between.
what up? Dude, I could never do those, man. Honestly.
Yeah,
Never.
he went through the gap of the insulator.
Yeah, he went through the gap right there. Trippy through the gap.
That shit. The fucking roll through the truck.
Just insane. How,
Nice.
like so many things in 1 minute.
Yeah,
It's just crazy.
it's overload. It's overload. I think one of the
80s flow, that's true, right? I mean, imagine putting these goggles on and just doing these crazy stunts and stuff. It's a lot of fun, and it gives you a lot of energy too, because it gets you amped up when you actually make it, and you be like, "All right, let's do it again."
Yeah, for
I had
real.
a-
Man,
I had to ask him about how he lined up that shot with the light poles in the between,
I don't
and
think
he
he
was
did.
like, he was saying he just looked at the top of the light pole, when he did the roll, and then just followed through from that light top of the light pole.
Yeah, he's got a couple of videos here on TikTok where when he actually missed that a couple of times, and he ruptured a lipo, hitting the pole with his quad. So he's basically trying to hit that gap lipo first, and it turned out to be a little smoky boy.
Insane. That was like the only thing. I was like, we have to watch his submission because it's just crazy.
Absolutely. So, one of my favorite pilots and my favorite terrains You guys have probably seen it, Moab Blaster 2.
Yeah, Timmy's funny. Yo, for real, right?
And yeah, no kidding. Breaks his shit all the time. And then he talks
He
to
loves
it.
it, yeah.
I remember
Loves
that
it.
one time he hit his truck or something and dented his hood, and he hears telemetry lost from his radio, and he's like, "You think?"
Yeah. I was telling him too, I was like, that could have gone through his windshield. He's like, that would have been better if it went through my windshield. I was like, yeah, right. You were sitting in the truck, dude.
Jesus. He's absolutely out of his mind. All right, so the pilot, I believe, is Blaster, and you guys have probably seen this already because I think he won the Rippies at one point, and I think he's won some other awards for this. It's a very beautiful flight, so let's give that one a check out.
It started raining while I was mid-flight. Just don't want to be the only thing out there with the lightning. Got really real out here.
Oh, nice, Matic. Yeah, he's amazing, and this particular video almost pissed me off when I saw it, because this is like my favorite terrain. I love the desert. I love it out west, and I want to fly all of it.
Oh, I have seen this one.
Yeah, it uses a lot of 360 cameras to get some really interesting perspectives.
I love this carving around.
I'm just like curious, where the hell is he that he hasn't lost?
Right.
Lost. Yeah, so man, like I saw his water rate at that when he dropped a few months ago. That was sick.
Like, you have to be at the bottom somewhere to keep the signals, but I don't know where.
That was nice.
You can see the storm.
Yeah, I'm playing with fire a little bit there. Yo, for real, that 80s flow. I want to do it so bad. He's like right next to Arches National Park too, so he's playing with fire, being that close to the national park.
Look at that.
That is such a great shot too.
Seriously. That's a good spot to fly, though. That's a lot to do. There you go. He's about to dive it. Bam.
Nice proxy.
There you go. Yeah, man. Look at that.
Could have just had drone parts raining down on him. Pretty sure this is sped up a little bit, but it's still, you know.
I mean, the head is definitely dope.
Yeah.
Oof. He did in some tight little gadget, though. I gotta give him that.
I'm just curious what he's got for VTX and RX. I'm almost certain it's analog.
That storm, man. Oh,
I love the storm. Look at that.
Did you see that? He ended with lightning.
Yeah, that's insane, man.
Yeah. That was dope. That was pretty sick, though. I gotta give him that.
Oh, man. Now we're going to switch from that, and we're going over to Nappy FPV, one of our first live submissions during the show. And then we had Goomba drop another one. Thank you very much. So Nappy at the stilts with the homies. Let's give that one a looky-loo. Yep. I got that one wrong.
That's fine. Ooh, I like the color.
I mean, the color was dope. Let me go to. Let me see what video I want to.
Maybe it's not wrong. Oh, I think so. I make a list from that channel, and Rudy FPV had posted this, and then I guess removed it at some point. That's why I'm confused. So no, this is Rudy FPV. I'll get nappies in next. Yeah.
I don't know where this guy's hiding at with all this like
Long range.
Like, yeah, like what is he?
Oh, so I can't play YouTube Shorts. Just FYI, not yet.
Oh, is that mine?
Yeah, just FYI.
Hold on, wait a minute. I wanted you guys. Let me go to the chat.
All right, there we go. Doot.
It doesn't say it's a short though. It's just.
Well, the URL is a short.
Okay.
Well, you just popped that in the chat. Okay.
Well, I didn't know where else to look to go, so I'm just like, I see the chat going, so I'm like, let me just throw it.
Well, there's also the Video Drops channel that I've talked about, I think 3 times so far.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like,
it's all right. You're new. It's your first day.
It's my, forgive me. Now I'm still looking. Now you got me looking. Oh, there it goes.
Ain't no
like
worries,
right
man.
on top.
Ain't no worries.
Right
all
on
right.
top, man.
So now I think we got nappies right now. Let's check this out.
There you go. No, I'll go put it in the thing though.
Yeah, there we go. I already got it. Don't worry about it.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I'm here with Philip Hurst Media, Mr. Inspired.
That's the whole crew.
Nice.
And I don't know your name yet. SMC FPV. So I'll link all their channels below. Go check them out. We got Rat FPV. It's New Year's Eve. We're down here in Cincinnati, I think, is where we're at. This spot's cool. It's called the Stilts. Everything's underground, or like up off the ground. But yeah, here you guys go.
I like this. It's a good spot.
What's up, Sky Dancer?
Dicey there.
There's a lot of ninja branches, man.
Right.
I'd probably have stuffed it already. Unless I knew that spot real well.
Was he mad at it? Oh yeah.
I guess as long as you can see the lights on the left side underneath, then you know you're gonna clear it.
Oh, he did a reverse wall right there.
You must know this spot really well, or he's using the force.
Backwards.
It's a cool spot though.
The Maddie to backwards wall ride just insane.
So this is Nappy FPV at the Stilts with the homies. Yeah, okay, Nappy.
First time there.
But it might not. It's not your very first pack, though, right? Like you spent some time. Yeah, you spent some time kind of figuring out what's gonna kill you and what's not, right? Got a fucking Jedi in the chat here.
Yeah, last pack for sure.
He just killed it.
He did the one more pack
Killed it.
thing, and that's what he did. The flight right there. One more pack. Nice flight.
Dude, but it's a really sick spot though. I like it. It got a park in the back. I mean, it seems like a
I
park,
love this
but
spot.
it's got some room. You definitely got a lot of room.
You could go any skill level here and hit something good.
You can power loop that one side building to the other.
That's true.
Together. Nice.
Double loop.
All right, I'm still here. Austin inspires flying, and I can't remember his YouTube name. Everybody else left. Jimmy, we miss you. You didn't stay long. You should have.
It's a nice looking camera, Nappy.
I love it. He's like the other guy with his name.
What's your name again? I know it's
Yeah,
What's
that's
your
usually
name?
me. I'm usually the guy that they're
Yeah.
asking, "What's your name again?" Because
He's
nobody knows who the
flying
hell I am.
still. Rat, he
Nah,
flew.
but I gotta admit, the other guy
He's
flying's
right
gotta
there.
be dying laughing right now. I don't even know how
He
he's
did
still in
pretty
the air.
good. But all right,
That's
this
awesome.
is,
Making friends
we're
everywhere
about
you
to
go. Like,
finish
I don't
soon.
know
It's
you, but
almost
hey,
dark.
what's your socials? Let's
Happy
throw it in
New
the
Year.
comments. You know, like,
Yeah, for real, right?
Dude, that was awesome.
What's up, Rolling Rogers?
What up? Nah, some sick flying though for sure from this brother.
I love this spot.
I do too. I like
And
it.
then it was another Maddie.
That was sick.
I love the backwards flying, dude.
So you can tell he mastered that.
Oh yeah, it's just my first pack. I've never been here before.
No, he said it was the fourth and fifth. He
No, I
changed it
know.
at the end. He changed it at the end.
Yeah,
It's the first time here though, so
I think this flight. I think George Santos flew this.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty tight, Nappy.
No,
I
seriously,
freaking love this
man.
location. This is so cool.
Wake up to the month to get up.
Oh, nice. Came
All right,
sliding
we're
in.
here. Getting
Flip
ready to
slide
leave.
in.
Nobody broke anything really, did we? I don't think.
Antenna. That's all I
And
broke.
10. I didn't break anything. Some props. Rat,
He
did you break anything?
He should have. I don't
He
think
broke.
He,
He
did.
broke their
Yeah, I
hearts.
think he lucked out. He crashed in the puddle. All right, like I said, I'm gonna link all their channels. Austin's not
All the
gonna-
channels
That's
have
it,
that guy in the
man.
back. 'Cause I don't really remember his name.
Yeah,
There, that looks better.
Yeah.
just Tim.
When are we going live again, Nappy?
His name is
two-
something FPV. There
What?
you go.
Not this coming Friday.
It's
like-
Today.
But I'm gonna
It's like in
do,
Top
stream
Gun
with
Maverick,
Jimmy
the guy
for
who's
Wednesday
just
at
named Bob.
9:30, so to come and join.
Actually,
Dude,
if
that
Nappy's
space
not
looks
available
sick,
Friday,
man.
I'll
I'm not
probably
gonna
do
lie,
one on
that
my
spot
channel.
is
That's not
sick.
official yet, so stay posted. But if he's not, I'll do our live on my channel this week.
That's
I'll link
sick.
all everybody's channel below. So go sub to everybody. All right. See you guys.
I love it. I love it.
Deuces, man. Love
Nice
it.
submission, Nappy.
Love
Appreciate
the
it.
vibe. That vibe is
Yeah,
sick.
straight vibes.
Okay,
Dude's so
this
pretty.
is this is the moment that Somatic Cinema has been dreading, apparently, and this is the
Did he jump
request
off
that-
too?
I don't
I feel
know.
like he would jump before it comes on.
Yeah, he's gonna roll out so he doesn't hear us laughing at him. Nah, he's an
did.
excellent pilot.
He jumped.
He's an excellent pilot, and I love these indoor drone tours that he does. I especially like the choreographed ones, so that's what I specifically requested he give us a
Yo,
choreograph.
F Core, what up, buddy?
So here we go.
Dude, indoor tours, let's get it. I love Philly. It's congested, but love Philly.
Oh, this is sick. Couldn't even see through the window. Oh,
Look at
that's
that.
nice.
Look at the color. Color looks
Oh, I've
fantastic.
seen this one. Yeah, I've seen this one. This one's good. I love this. The color, everything, the vibe, everything. Look at that. It's like the timing was right.
Oh, there's some sound design. Good.
Yeah,
I
the
like it.
sound design. It's good.
I was waiting for that. I want to hear the sound design with it.
I mean, for me, I'm not a huge fan of this corporate hippy dippy kind of sound, this music, but it fits the venue, I
Right.
suppose. You know what I mean?
Nah, this goes with it, man. I like it. I'm digging it. This goes with it.
I prefer.
I'll send all my
music, more
stock
sound.
my stock corporate tracks to you then, Nick, because I can't stand that crap. It's just me. But it's
No,
It doesn't matter if
actually-
it's not
I
freestyle. This
get
is
it.
sick, dude.
No, this
love
is.
this.
Oh, the sound design is
bro.
perfect.
On
Wow, listen
point.
to that. Yeah, perfect.
Oh, let's hear the jingle fall. Yeah, there we go.
Shit, that's awesome.
See, this is what we love. Like this one take stuff that looks just like so clean.
Oh,
Now we
man.
gotta hear how many takes was this though. You know?
Honestly,
Don't look at
He
the drone.
hasn't caught
Don't look at the drone.
camera.
Don't look at the drone.
Yeah.
he hasn't cut
Don't leave the
camera.
drone. And then there's the water. Yeah. Or the pouring the drink over.
A one shot. I bet you this was a one pack, man.
I think I remember seeing
Yeah,
a clip
I know,
of this
but
on,
it's
on
probably
the
like
Tiki Tac.
Four
takes?
takes, you know? Or
That's
fifth
not
take,
too bad.
You know?
How long?
Yeah, 4 takes. Okay.
How long did you have to occupy everyone's time for? That's my question.
The
I
timing
love
was
this, dude.
right, dude.
Love
The
this.
timing
Yeah.
was right.
Yeah, it comes down to having a good director that can cue the right activities as you're flying
Yeah.
through. You can't just fly through and hope everyone's going to remember it. So well done, Somatic Cinema.
Yo,
That was
yo,
a
when you
great
join
submission.
Yeah,
that
and
live,
also-
hit that share button. And that
Was there any crashes that you had were in this film in this one of these takes? You know, I'm curious about that too. Like, someone missed their mark and you hit them.
I don't know. He said he got 4 takes. I mean, he made it for 4 takes. That means nobody was injured making this video. I mean,
They didn't
Well, no,
look
it's obviously
like if it was
it's
the
enclosed,
last
but-
take that they kept. Nobody looked sick of his shit at that point. So he obviously, like, him and his crew do a good job of managing the people as well. Ran
he
into
said
somebody
he
running
ran
someone
around the
running
table.
into the
someone running
table.
around the table.
They probably had it
Oh,
coming.
there you
I'll be
go.
honest with you. They probably had it coming. I think anybody who gets hit with
Yeah.
a drone probably has it coming.
yeah,
It's just a philosophical thing. So
Oh, man.
there was that.
Nah,
there was
but I
that
have to
TikTok a
say,
while
I
ago
have to
about
say
the
that
kid.
video was dope. It was
I
dead
love
on.
it. I love these. These are so good.
Yes. It's,
yeah,
and you know what? Videos like that is what inspire people to go out, you know, and it changes their lives, and you know they can make a career out of this.
The
That's what I'm
100%
trying to
the
do.
reason why I want the Avada.
This is a great
Why I want to do
motivation.
Avada for these. Learn
for
how
real,
to do
for
that.
real. Hey, Cam, make sure that whoever your colorist was, make sure you give them a big old hug from me, okay? The color was just
Choo-choo.
spot on. All right, moving on. We got Spot
Moving
Hunter,
on.
location 1 tower power. All right, let's check it out.
Of course. Oh,
Trying to
guys,
be
this one's
bundled up
sick.
as much as I can. It's freezing cold. I'm gonna go try to
So
hit that
this pilot
right
here,
there,
let
the
me
tower.
tell you,
I hope I can get
a whole
through
different
it. I
ballgame
mean, it
with
looks
this
like
dude.
it's nice and big, but I don't know if there's
I want to
anything
find
in
one of his other
between.
rips.
Below it, right now it's about 20. I think it's like 23, 25 degrees. Couple mile-an-hour wind. I feel like my nose is running like a motherfucker. Isn't she tall? Getting close.
Language.
Hopefully I can see if there's wires going on in the inside, and if I fail safe.
I'm the
if quad's
last person to
accessible.
complain about language.
So it's basically just a risk assessment. Other than that, I might come back another day, or I might just test out, you know, if I'll fail safe or not, going by those Wi-Fi things. So,
Wi-Fi things. Oh yeah, I can definitely see the.
Ooh.
So that's
real
UHF
close.
and VHF up there. It's not really going to do anything to them. Doesn't want any Wi-Fi things. Now it looks like there's some LTE antennas midway up the tower, but they're going to be low wattage.
And it's so close at that going out.
Kind of have a background in RF stuff. Oh, shit! I love the transition from. I love that transition, like the record scratch and everything. That was tight. Did not see that
was
coming.
pretty cool. I did not see that coming either, dude.
Oh, yeah, I was
that
able
was
to turn the
sweet.
mode off of
the
it.
second one wasn't as good, but I'll fucking take that. I'll take that.
Yeah,
any
for
day.
sure.
I just got
That
to
was
walk a
tight.
mile back.
Hey, at least
You
you
didn't have to
didn't lose the
jump
drone.
fence or anything for it.
Yeah. That's good. Well, all right, kids.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
That definitely. It's been an evening so far. So anybody left in the chat, we are out of videos. If you are not joined to the Discord and would like to share a video, hit the Discord link in my profile. Drop a YouTube link in the video drops folder, or channel, and we'll get it up on the air here. We're going to hang out here for a few more minutes.
Yeah, I got one more. I want one more. That one was that one was the dive, but this one I want you guys to see like what I see when this brother's flying. Won a lot of competitions. I mean, he's insane rips. I just wanted to see that because I thought flying that thing was crazy, and I don't think I would do something like that because I think I would get stuck or something up there for sure.
Okay. Eine Minute, bitte.
Nick would still say tight.
Yeah.
$69 device melts belly fat and builds incredible
All right.
abs. An ingenious
All
college
right,
athlete
now that I
from
know
Berkeley.
that.
God, I wish I could log in, but I can't.
Why is it low like that?
Oh no, dude, this is no speed up or nothing. This is just straight raw video, one pack. With this dude.
It's so low to do inverted yaw spin. That's so good.
Probably flying 3D.
For real.
No, this is just straight. He lives, breathes this crap. He's the reason why I'm flying so much because he's one of my best buds, and he got me into FPV like really hard.
So what kind of style is this, Nick? Is this juicy style or is this spang?
It was a good transition. I like that transition.
You will have to ask him. He was on. I want to say Juicy Flow freestyle mix with not really sure what else, but it's something he will have to answer, I guess.
Okay, because I have no idea.
He has a lot of different flows, like lots of flows.
These transitions are so clean.
There he goes, Juicy as bang.
Okay, fair enough.
And I tell you, like this.
I think the only thing juicy I do is a juicy flick.
I thought you were going to say something else with that.
No. Sometimes I shit my pants too, but
that's what I was thinking.
No, I'm not a freestyle pilot. I mean, I know when I stream, I'm doing pretty much nothing but freestyle, but that's because I'm trying to learn.
Yeah.
So I don't know what all these subgenres of freestyle are.
So the frozen lake, what happens? Is it thick enough to walk on it if you get stuck out there?
Well, we're in Lake Michigan, and I think this was downtown Waukegan. So I don't think I'll be walking that, but I could be wrong. He'll answer it. Like my lake where I'm at, yes, but not Lake Michigan.
He was over the lake a lot. I was just like, man, if you...
Is there motion sickness? Is drone goggles?
Not usually. The reason being is because the whole point of the goggles is to block off your peripheral vision. So that was
the first day I got sickness whenever I was in the goggles, and then that was it. It was the first day.
Probably you're turning your head and stuff too. That'll do it.
Well, thanks everybody that put in videos, join the chat. We really, really appreciate this.
Yeah, we got
this was actually it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
We got a new submission just came in.
Good.
We're gonna rock this one. Let's check this out. Timmy Drones.
Oh, Timmy, come on, Timmy.
I like that
Timmy's
title.
got some stuff. Oh yeah. Man, everybody's with these little things
UHF.
here.
Like, yeah, it's like a 460.
Ooh, close. This is a 6 spot though.
Ooh,
is it your house?
Flag. That's like a garage, like a old fire station or something.
Aussie. Anytime, brother. F Core in the house. You see? Oh, this looks abandoned.
Yeah, it does.
Probably. It does.
Or it's winter.
Or they just don't take care of it.
Hey, Nick, how old are you?
I am 25. No, I'm not joking. I wish I was 25. I'm about to be 43 next month on the 21st.
Okay. Uh-oh. Somebody broke the internet.
Yeah,
This
when you
video
ask me
broke
my
the internet.
age, that's what happened. This is dope.
Gotta force it.
Whoa.
Force it to go to the higher quality so it's not garbly-gook. It does not want to play it. Why?
It's too much bandwidth.
There we go.
Messing with the
Not
radio
even
towers.
close. Not even close to too much bandwidth.
The radio towers are interfering with this.
Yeah, that's it.
Dude, look at this. I'm guessing that's a sunset.
Timmy, that's DVR only. Hey, no problem,
this
Jason.
This is DVR. That looks pretty good, man.
Looks like some 03 air
Dude,
unit.
he did say it was DVR. That's not bad.
No, not bad at all.
Oh, okay, the Wasp.
No, dude. No, that's not bad.
Not bad at all.
Because you don't see no shakiness or anything. So he's got his quad very tuned out.
Or he's got big
I was
squishy rubber
expecting
mounts for his
shaking.
FPV camera.
That was good. I like that.
That was dope. I like that.
This spot's awesome.
Yeah, don't apologize, Timmy. Definitely not bad at all.
No,
it's not like analog DVR. So
no, it's not even close. Dude, he's got those trippies, bro.
yeah, I would have thought this was like an action too. That's what I would have thought.
That's what I was thinking. Honestly, that's what I was thinking. I was like, whoa, it doesn't.
I mean, don't let it go to your head or anything. I still would like to see you carry a GoPro one day, but
oh, bro,
that was pretty awesome, dude.
Under and then flip out.
Oh,
always
like
that
to
was sick.
crash
next
during
time,
the
the
encoder.
next time, dude.
There's where you were like,
he
okay, I gotta
went
land after that flip out. After that flip out, you gotta land. You know?
Yeah,
Dude,
that chaos. Nice, dude.
That was cool, man. No, that was very dope. That was very dope.
And all you guys in the chat, all you guys submissions are amazing. I love this.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I got another one I'm going to throw in here. So, you know, just for tits and pickles.
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 All right.
Old branding.
You gotta love rebranding. You want to change everything.
Yeah, dude, I'm going to go back and edit the clips I already uploaded. Timmy, don't sweat it, dude. You use what works, man. If that DVR is tricking people and they think you're carrying an action cam, then you're doing it right, man. Don't worry about it.
For real.
Yeah, for real, dude. He made me want to not waste no more money on a GoPro.
Yeah.
Especially if you're gonna do something, you know, like going under and go to those little tight spots. You know, you don't have to worry about the GoPro at all. You just use that DVR.
Oh, fact.
So this is your house, right? You always go over your house.
Yeah. Actually, that roll, the kind of a proxy roll over my house is kind of a new thing. This is after a couple of weeks of playing Trip FPV and like increasing my skill, and it kind of scared me the first time I did it because I just went out there and started ripping, and I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna murder myself if I don't like tone it down a little bit.
So what happens whenever you do it so often? It's just like muscle memory, and now like
I've realized oh wait, I can do this. Okay, no big deal. There's a lot of obstacles in my neighborhood, and my neighbors hate this, but I rip up and down the street like this and weave between the trees and everything.
I would hate you too.
Peace out.
What's funny, this church also serves as a daycare. Yeah, almost hit that guy. Church almost serves as it serves as a daycare during the weekdays, and sometimes I'm out flying while people are trying to pick their kids up, and they always you see all these heads swivel over when they're out there. So here's that playground that I couldn't get to this playground on Vistas and air units, and it just kind of rolled over there, and I was able to sit there and get close to the ground without any issues. So definitely a lot more penetration.
I'm definitely gonna test out with the default antennas first, just to see what the range is before I upgrade. But I'll be finding out what antennas I should get.
Yeah. So I don't know what protocol the V2 goggles will use with the O3. I think the O3 air unit will fall back to O2 when you're using the V2 goggles. I don't know that you get that additional penetration. You might though. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before.
I'm gonna test it just to see first.
I'd be very curious.
Because I like that the new goggles, you don't need to upgrade the antennas, and they're also nicer. So it could be
the
just
folding
my
antennas is choice, dude. I can just pop them right in my bag.
It makes me feel like, oh, maybe I should just upgrade the goggles instead of upgrading the antennas, and then just use those for the demi-bot, you know?
Yeah.
Yo, you can tell you've been practicing on a simulator.
Oh, it's such a good power loop.
For real, right?
So good.
You can see it.
That's a big old
I love those
power
long,
loop.
long power loops. I love those. You go one church and then power loop to the next church.
Yeah, for real, right? I mean, I could do that. There is a church further down the road. It's a ways though, but that would be a monster power. I'd have to break 400 feet, dude. So Timmy Drone says he's got a Hero 9 and a 10, and he's got an 03 he's messing with right now. Runs Crossfire and V2 goggles. I'm an Express LRS guy.
I mess with Crossfire. I like Crossfire. I'm not changing until they just don't make them no more. Never had an issue with Crossfire. A lot of people are like, oh, we start changing it up, because I think, well, what else is out there besides Crossfire now?
Express LRS, that's pretty much it.
Express, right? That's the only thing I could think of.
So I was wondering, are you going to go through those branches right there?
No. So these flights right here, I was actually streaming on TikTok. I gotta do that again, but I gotta wait for it to not be an Arctic hellscape outside.
But I got to say, you got a chill neighborhood though. I gotta it's something I'm gonna do a tour tomorrow, and I'll make a video for the next one when we come up. I'll have a tour of my whole private community area. It's pretty neat.
All right, cool. Well, we are 1 hour, 7 minutes into it.
LRX is where it is at. Yeah, no, Jason's been trying to get me to switch.
Yeah, I mean, so for my long range, I run 50 hertz refresh, and that gives me I can get my signal way down in the noise, under the noise floor, and that is super choice for super long range. Line of sight, it's good for 100 clicks. I will outrun my VTX 10 out of 10 times. And then 500 hertz for freestyle, so you have the least amount of control latency. But I also run 900 megahertz, so I'm limited to 200 or 250 hertz for my maximum refresh. But 900 megahertz propagates more than 2.4 gigahertz, so I get that extra range. But I mean, even at 10 milliwatts at 2.4 gigahertz, you're probably going to outrun your VTX.
Okay, I gotcha. Ooh.
I mean, it's kind of the same thing with Crossfire. You're probably going to outrun your VTX before you have to worry about it. So,
but since I don't fly as aggressive and I like more cinematic than anything else, honestly, for me, it works fine.
Oh, sure. I mean, I don't know that. I think Express LRS has more options because it's open source and community based, and people come up with wacky shit to do with
you
it.
can ask F Core, because he's the one. I think he rocks. He actually flies with that every single day. I don't know. I guess I will have to give it a try, but
being able to flash over Wi-Fi is sweet. Because I got that going.
But why change something if it works for now? That's how I see it.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, pretty
That's
much,
true.
dude. My drones last forever, bro. Like my drones can last a year. I don't fly very aggressively.
I try not to fly actual drones aggressively, not like I play the sim.
I
I
used to, especially when we were going to Detroit a lot.
yeah.
But yeah, I won't do that no more.
I plan
Too
to
costly.
fly my demibot aggressively. I want to. I want to get a little lumpy in it with it.
I think it's important. Like, not that I want anything bad to happen to you, but like, get breaking an arm or losing your drone out of your system early, because then,
Yeah.
like, I've lost a very expensive drone with a full size GoPro and a really expensive battery on board, and that fucking killed me. But now I'm not so worried. Like, I survived. My bank account survived. I've replaced it.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that.
And so now, like, I'm not as skittish about going out long range and trying new things where I might lose my quad or I might break something, because I know I've already been through it before and I survived. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that
Oh,
makes
cool.
sense.
All right.
That is not fair. You get to hang out with
Yeah.
Somatic tomorrow
Text
when it's
me.
not
Yeah,
snowing.
text me. So tomorrow I'm busy, but Sunday is where I'm free. So we're gonna try to see what we could do Sunday before he leaves out.
He said Bud Sunday.
Oh, dude, you got to get that video, man.
Yeah, make sure
That
you
is
take
so
some good vids.
cool.
We'll roll it next week.
Word
Yeah.
up. I'm
Tomorrow's
hoping tomorrow it
busy day.
snows. I asked F Core if he's gonna go out because I really want to go out. So I'm kind of stoked about this. It's gonna be a lot of snow.
Lots of snow. Check this out, Nick.
What do you got? Let's see. I'm back to being big.
You were always big, my friend.
Yo, I'm for real. That is so true, bro.
I
like-
just because my picture got smaller doesn't mean I'm any bigger or any smaller. So
I like that the other one shows my full background though. I like that. It's like I have two backgrounds now, you know?
yeah, always a complainer. Oh, you know what I forgot? You know what I
Always
forgot?
a complainer.
When we were down in
Oh,
this
Nappy
one,
says it's gonna be 51. That's gonna be sick.
I forgot this. Beep.
You know what? I like a good
Oh,
rip,
yeah.
a good blunt with this rip. We are good to go. Oh, now you put that up there, bro.
I forgot.
At
It's
the
my
end.
first day, dude. I did a whole bunch of shit today, and I
But
keep
you want to
forgetting.
get on me? Oh man! All right, guys. So check it out. Look on top. Make sure you follow us
Yes,
at TikTok.
follow FPV Noob, APV Drone Nick.
There you go, everybody.
Get all the
Follow
follows.
I'm in the
everybody.
chat. I'm in the chat.
Talk. No, but you know what I have to say? This came out pretty good for the first time. It was sick. Let's film those snowmobiles. Oh, I'm telling you, he is right. That's one thing where we live at. We live in Fox Lake, so lake. Dude, there's a lot of people out there with snowmobiles right now, man. It is insane. The only thing is I get scared is walking down a snow when you got to go get your drone. I don't know if that's gonna fly very well.
Yeah, I don't know. You have fun with that.
Nah, we're gonna have fun. F Core, we're gonna go rip one tomorrow, so I can have the video for next week.
There you go.
But this was good, brother. This was good. This was a very fun Friday. Hopefully, we can have these Fridays because I think everybody needs to have something different every Friday.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Fridays are good.
Awesome.
I'm deep for every. No, this turned out very well.
Nice.
Thanks everyone for joining. Thanks for submitting. You guys are amazing.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I want to give a shout out to my co-hosts APV Drone Nick and FPV Noob Goomba. I am Joe Nomad Ariel, and we will see you next week. Be sure to get your videos into the Discord, and let's get it loaded up, and we'll spend a little bit more time on videos next week.
Yep.
Y'all take it easy. Stay safe. Stay warm. Keep your tits dry.
Peace.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, we're clear, guys.
That was awesome.
Yeah. Oh, Nick hung up like it was a conference call.
Yeah, he's just like, it's a Zoom
Goofy
call.
shit.
I'm done. I'm out of my Zoom call. I'm done with my meeting.
Yeah, I was wondering if either of you were gonna do it. You hung out,
No, I know
You've
exactly.
been through this before, but he hasn't.
I'm watching it too. I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
cool. We're good. We're off. We're fully off now. I had my mic muted, and then I waited until this set off, and then I unmuted my mic.
And then it's just Nick's frozen face right there.